is because on Friday I received this from the Cabinet Office, and this was a response to a request, a subject access request, and I wanted to know if they were spying on me during COVID-19, and it turns out they were. And I have the document here, and actually what it says from the period 3rd of October 2021 until 5th of November 2021, I was spied on brand new tube with 2 other people whose names are redacted. I don't know who. And that was it described us as hosting large quantities of anti-vax and COVID mis and disinformation, which we've now discovered is none of the sort. The truth is now coming out. And I will let you know as this develops, because I am now in a position to find out not only how they have used my data, but whether I want to legally pursue them, because I am entitled to do so.
Wow.
Yeah, mate, that's what's been happening. So our little rise, right, which had only started a month when they started spying on me, right? Our little rise, they came after us and they saw fit to put their 77th military onto us, right? Almost certainly they've been spying on us since. That's only for that period. They will almost certainly have been spying on you, Sean. I find it impossible to believe, with your high profile and what you said through COVID, that you haven't also been spied on by these people. And it's outrageous. I mean, just outrageous. How dare they? What are your thoughts about it?
I think we knew it was probably the case. Now the fact that you've actually gone through and done a Freedom of Information Act is a whole different ball game. Having it in writing is a completely different ball game. Like, we've all joked that we're on an MI5 watch list, but we know how communists work. We don't want to be on that list because they can just pull you all out overnight.
I mean, you have to start to wonder some of the things that have happened to me and on this platform.
I completely agree.
Allegations against me, the issues to do with the police and the Attorney General, all this stuff, that the system came after me, and, you have to wonder about it. And that's why I'm going to pursue it. I will find out how they've used my data, what agencies that was passed on to, what information was passed on, and my legal position, because I am in a legal position to take action.
Yeah, I'm going to do the
same. And I have a good, strong legal team to do it. So, onwards and upwards. To be honest with you, Sean, I'd feel pretty crap if I hadn't been on their watch list.
Yes, same.
There were hardly any journalists speaking out.
You were I think one of the first, one of the only, especially with such the route that you took was
mainstream.
Yeah. And then obviously the amount of actual, like, the consistency of this show, Sonia, that you have managed to actually pull together is what blows my mind.
Thank you.
No matter what, every Monday there's a phenomenal show, jam-packed. And even my cousin, my uncle asked me yesterday, he was like, I was at a christening, and he's an old head teacher, and he's like, what's this about you DJing at 7:30 every Monday morning? You're not up at 7:30 DJing. And I was like, not DJing. My granddad said DJ, and I was like, I think he means podcasting. But I was like, it's not even a podcast. And I'm going to send it to him,
No.
This show caters to a lot of people.
Right. And the plan is to keep expanding that out wider and wider. And in fact, a little bit later, I'm going to get you to read out the letter from Megan after some of our guests, because I think you've got that, haven't you? And that will kind of show you, because Megan has basically followed us over from mainstream.
Yeah.
And I think that exemplifies exactly what worries the government, is we're not just some bitty little fringe outfit. Both you and I come from the mainstream, and we are known in certain circles.
Yes.
And not everybody realizes Rise is even here. I mean, we've barely launched in reality. This has always been what Mohammed and I have considered a soft launch anyway.
Yeah.
There's been no big, advertising campaigns or marketing. It's literally word of mouth. And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
So, but onwards and upwards.